Hi there, this is Dominic Dejon Craig, banned from Facebook for telling the truth. But we're just going to tell the truth right here on YouTube, and let's get right down to it. Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. Now, I find this to be very suspicious because Jeffrey Epstein was in a super maximum security prison. When you're in Supermax, you are in view of the guards at all times. You're here, the guards are right there, looking at you. They have a desk. There's bars so that you can't get to them, and they can't get to you, but they're watching you at all times. How did this person commit suicide? Hung himself? Shot himself? Took poison? I find this very suspicious. This man was being investigated for running a pedophile ring among very rich and famous people. Some people even suggested that members of the royal family were involved. We do know that very high profile people from the United States were involved. Old time people who are washed up, like Woody Allen and Bill Cosby, visited his island, and other people, people whose names and political careers are still current and taking place today. And these people are very powerful and they have a lot of money. And it's possible that they could make something like this happen, that they could cause this person who knows too much to die in prison and for it to look like a suicide or to be ruled as suicide. Anything to prevent this guy from taking the stand because he knows too much. Because he knows where all the bodies are buried. When you start dealing with subjects like pedophilia, people start dying. People start dying, bodies start piling up. That's just how it is. And no, nobody's sorry that he's gone, but it would have been better if we were able to get to the bottom of this ring and bring other people who have been engaged in these terrible crimes against children to justice, to bring these people to justice. And we'll never get to the bottom of his story now because he's dead. I find this suicide to be very suspicious. And I don't think this is the end of the story, but I do think this will be the end of the coverage that you see from the mainstream media concerning Jeffrey Epstein. Other than that, Facebook censorship still continues. And I would like to talk briefly about the post that got me banned. There's this movie coming out. The name of the movie is, what is it called? The Hunt. And it's like The Purge. And in this movie, rich liberal motherfuckers, they get to hunt and kill Trump supporters. They get to hunt us down. I guess they have like a private resort and like they release us and give us a few minutes. Then they chase us down and they hunt us down and kill us. And it's not a comedy, not like something that would be funny because that's not funny. And I don't know. Is it an incitement to violence? Is it a violent fantasy? What is it? Is it a dehumanization of people on the right by people on the left? What's going on with this ridiculous film? And more importantly, why did Facebook shut me down for calling attention to this film? Now, I shared an article about the film. The article was from a conservative site. On Facebook flagged my post. They said that it violated their terms of use for sexual activity and nudity. Now I shared the post. The post is on my YouTube feed. Now I'm doing my YouTube feed again. It's under the community features. I recommend that everybody does this. But you can see the post yourself, and you can determine for yourself that there is no sexual activity or nudity in that post. And this is just simple harassment. Facebook is trying to silence conservative voices. They really, really, really hate black conservatives because the last thing Facebook wants is black people thinking for themselves. So anyway, that's it. Just like to thank you. It's like 5 or 6. What time is it here? It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm about to go to sleep. So anyway, I'd like to thank you very much, and I hope that you have a nice day today. Bye bye.